Faithful endurance through trials, the stories of Joseph and Job. As one of Jacob's younger sons, Joseph was clearly his father's favorite, which sparked intense jealousy and hatred among his older brothers. When Joseph shared his unusual dreams, suggesting that his brothers would one day bow down to him, their resentment only grew stronger. One day, Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers who were tending sheep near Shechem. Upon seeing him approach, the brothers plotted to kill him, but Judah suggested selling him instead. They sold Joseph to Midianite merchants for 20 pieces of silver. To deceive their father, they dipped Joseph's coat in goat's blood and presented it to Jacob, who concluded that his beloved son had been killed by a wild animal. Jacob was inconsolable in his grief. In Egypt, Joseph was sold to Potiphar, an important official. With Jehovah's blessing, Joseph proved himself trustworthy and capable, eventually being put in charge of Potiphar's entire household. However, Potiphar's wife became attracted to Joseph and repeatedly tried to seduce him. Joseph firmly refused her advances, saying it would be a sin against both his master and God. When she falsely accused Joseph of attacking her, Potiphar had him imprisoned. Yet even in this difficult situation, Jehovah did not abandon Joseph. This account powerfully demonstrates how Joseph maintained his integrity and obedience to God despite facing serious trials, from family betrayal to false accusations. His unwavering faith and moral strength, even as a slave in a foreign land, serve as an inspiring example of faithful endurance under test. While Joseph was imprisoned in Egypt, Pharaoh experienced puzzling dreams that none could interpret. When Pharaoh learned of Joseph's ability to interpret dreams through one of his servants, he immediately summoned him. With Jehovah's help, Joseph explained that Egypt would experience 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of severe famine. Impressed by Joseph's wisdom, Pharaoh appointed him as second in command over all Egypt. During the 7 prosperous years, Joseph diligently stored up food. When the predicted famine struck, affecting not just Egypt but surrounding lands, people came from everywhere to buy food. Among them were Joseph's 10 brothers, sent by Jacob, who had heard about Egypt's food supplies. Joseph recognized his brothers immediately, though they didn't recognize him. Seeing them bow before him fulfilled his childhood dreams. To test whether they had changed, Joseph accused them of being spies and demanded they bring their youngest brother, Benjamin, to prove their honesty. When they returned with Benjamin, Joseph devised a final test by hiding his silver cup in Benjamin's grain bag and then accusing them of theft. When his brothers pleaded to be punished in Benjamin's place, Joseph saw that they had truly changed. Overwhelmed with emotion, he revealed his identity, saying, "I am your brother Joseph." He assured them not sores all over his body. 3 men came to comfort Job, but instead accused him of hidden sins, suggesting God was punishing him. Though Job maintained his innocence, he began questioning God's fairness. A young man named Elihu corrected them all, emphasizing Jehovah's greatness and justice. Finally, Jehovah himself spoke to Job, helping him understand that human wisdom is limited compared to God's infinite wisdom and power. Job humbly acknowledged his error in questioning God's ways. After this test of faith, Jehovah restored Job's health and blessed him with even more than he had before.